There's a great deal of anxiety going around in terms of the Golden State Warriors. A lot of people are foreseeing an upset in the first round, depending on who they play. If they play OKC, if they play Utah Jazz, if they play the Nuggets. So we're just waiting for everything to hash itself out with the end of the season. But I'm kind of disappointed in the fear that's been going around because we're acting like these guys never been out the first round before. You know, for a long time, I'll give you an example. Like, if this was like Tracy McGrady's early career, remember when he couldn't get out the first round for a long time and stuff like that? That'll make a lot of sense. Like, you know, hey, you know, T-Mac, is he gonna get out the first round? Like, that's something that, hey, you know, you could say it's a valid argument. This is the Golden State Warriors team that went to the finals 3 years in a row, won 2 out of 3. You don't think they know how to get out of the first round? Even, let's just say, they don't have Steph Curry for the first round, which they will not. They still have Kevin Durant. They still have Klay Thompson. They have an MVP caliber player, Kevin Durant. He's an MVP, Finals MVP. You don't think he could figure out how to will his team to win out of the first round? It's just like I don't think we're using enough common sense. Even if you factor this too. Their bench has Andre Iguodala, NBA Finals MVP. I don't think people are just using enough common sense when it comes to this team. They're looking at the struggles like I think they're like 9 for the last 17. So they're not really playing great ball. They're not playing great ball, but you have to factor this. They're trying to keep their guys healthy. They don't want to go all out in the last couple games of the season, especially if it has no bearing on their standing. Basically, they're just tweaking, messing with lineups, and just playing around. Like, they're just messing around. I don't think it has anything to do with disinterest or whatever the case is. It's just, guys, it's the end of the season. The team went, I think they're like 58-24 or something. Like, it's not that deep for them. They already hit their mark. Do you want them to put their foot on the gas all the way to the end of the season? Or do you want them to kind of understand that it's a marathon? And people are treating the playoffs like it's going to be a sprint. It's a marathon. Last season, or last playoffs, they went like 12-0, you know, before they faced their first loss or whatever the case is. Guys, every playoffs is not going to be like that. That's like a once-in-a-lifetime thing. That's a record-breaking playoffs. They can take their licks. They can take their wounds. If they lose a game, it's not the end of the world in the playoffs, guys. They're not a perfect team. They don't have one of their MVP players. They don't have one of their best players. If we take any other team, and let's just say they have 3 stars, and one of them goes down, or 4 stars, one of them goes down, you can expect them to struggle. It's a normal process, but will they be eliminated out of the first round against a team that's at the bottom tier? No, they're at the bottom tier for a reason. There's a reason why Oklahoma City has been struggling due to the fact of, you know, the big three's not playing well. There's a reason. It's because of their inconsistencies. Inconsistency rebounding, defense, scoring. There's a reason why Utah is scrapping to get, you know, 7th, 8th seed. There's a reason why the Pelicans are scrapping to get a 7th, 8th seed. Like, you telling me like a Pelicans team right now without Boogie Cousins can take down this Golden State Warriors team in the first round? They give you comp. You could go 6 games, but come on, guys. Relax. This whole fear culture is really killing me. We're acting like these guys don't have experience, first of all, without Steph. And second of all, they like KD's not good. When this comes up, these guys are struggling. This, that, and the third. Their pace is not the same. Guys, the pace in the playoffs slows down. The possessions become few and far in between. And when you're looking at a guy who's been to NBA Finals before, won an NBA Finals, lost NBA Finals, and KD, look at Draymond Green, won 2 NBA Finals, lost 1. Look at Klay Thompson, same deal. All that experience, they're going to know what to do when it comes down the stretch. Playoff basketball is not the same kind of basketball as the regular season. That's why you need to take this regular season stuff with a grain of salt. And all the teams that they're playing against let's just say, potentially play against in the first round, they have winning records or tie records with them. So it's not like they've been owned or nothing. So just calm down, guys. Relax. Let the stuff play out. I doubt that they're going to collapse unless they have another injury. That's the only way I can foresee them losing in the first round.